everyone, this is my reaction to the first episode of Itai no wa iya nano de Bogyoryoku ni kyokufuri shitai to omoimasu. And yes, I do have to read the title off because I haven't quite memorized that title yet, which I don't think anyone can really blame me for that, really. But anyway, this show, I don't know a whole lot about it. All I know is the basic premise is that our girl doesn't want to get hurt. She's not a big fan of pain, so all those points, you know where they're going. So that's what we got here. And of course it takes place in an MMO because that's the kind of setting you would do such a thing in. And this is by Studio Silverlink, who have certainly put out a few good anime in their day. So I personally have fairly high hopes for this show. So let's just get into it and see what awaits us. So 3, 2, 1, play. Got our Kodakawa and Funimation little title logos to start us off with, so keep that in mind if you're trying to sync up your copy to my reaction. Someone's excited. Does it have to be now? Well, it makes sense. That's important too. Okay, so Risa was a name. I couldn't quite tell because I heard it said, but I didn't see it in subs, so. We see who's getting her into the game. A little bit pushy about it, but I'm sure she'll have fun. New World Online. Not the most original title ever, but. Yeah, so she really is responsible for all this, and we do have a nerve gear, okay. Don't ask me how any of this works. It's too high-tech for my liking. Well, let's log in. Hopefully we can log out. Really does feel very Sword Art Online-ish with mechanics, but I think we have our opening here. Yeah, Itai no wa iya nano de Bogyoryoku ni blah 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 blah. You know the title. And yeah, I take it we're already in the MMO in this segment of the opening. I quite like her outfit. That whole red and black color scheme looks pretty cool. Pretty good on her. Okay, we got the Japanese samurai character. Always very important. Wow, that is a huge axe. The contrast is kind of funny of putting on like this high-tech helmet and then going into this very low-tech fantasy setting. Something unbalanced. Gotta watch out for that fire. And she had red hair, so naturally she uses fire. Oof. It's unfortunate that she's so clumsy, considering she doesn't like pain. But we're back into it. Defense and first battle. The hardest part of any new MMO. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. Does it not make sense to you? Does it make sense to me? Just grab a shield, that's all you need. It starts. Great shield, short sword. That's what matters. The best build. Yep. That's what you do. No other character will bother to try to take you out because it just wouldn't be worth their time. Anyway, Link starts. And where do we start out at? A nice friendly town, I assume? Oh wow, this place is nice. Even got floating land masses. Well, maybe because all your defense... Yeah, I mean, you can't really move too fast if you didn't put stats into movement-based skills. I mean, we could always just put points in there later. I'm sure we'll get more as we level up. I should hope so. It's usually how it works. Took us 5 minutes to get to that conclusion. Oh yes, you're cute. You could join my party, or no? Okay, maybe later. Yeah, I was kind of talking to you. Please don't ignore me. Do you know a place where monsters have like no claws and are really fluffy and just kind of lick you? Okay. But are they friendly though? They're not gonna like hit me or something, are they? And do they also move very slow? Because I can't chase them if they run away. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you can already tell by her clothes that she's like just started. Somebody was over there. But anyway, for now we gotta... Yeah, but they can't take a hit like you can, so... Trade-offs. Looks pretty nice to me. Yeah, come and get me. I got a shield and I know how to use it. I just put it between me and you. Don't let your guard down. That thing... It's pretty fast. Ooh! Ah, a lot of good the shield did. Yeah, there we go. So the defense points did come in handy. May have taken me 3 hours to get here, but at least I can take a hit. It's not often you find a girl that's willing to let you and encourages you to ram into her over and over again. That's a keeper right there. We could be here all day. Total defense. It still wouldn't be a lot in our case. That's all it takes. But, like, she already clearly has enough defense for her current enemies, so, you know, you don't really need an increase at this point. Didn't even do anything to it. How did it just die? Can't feel too bad for the enemy. I assume they're going in defense as well. There's really no point. I mean, why even bother? Yes, that's the thing. Yeah, we don't want to feel bad for the enemy that we slay. Oh no, a bee! Oh, that thing's big too. I actually want to use a shield for this one. Well, I think your hair defended you. That's not usually how MMOs go. Oh, well, that's unpleasant. Yeah, I guess we need points in poison defense next. Because that's a problem. It's kind of like a combination of Shield Hero and Shinsho Yusha. With some MOA points added to it. Yes, we need that. Need to get that right now. Don't fall for it, she's playing. Ooh, that's still a mess, though. Yeah, you almost got her. Just keep it up. Oh no, it was a trick. Ooh. Yeah, that thing was pretty big. Ooh, we got loot. It was certainly more difficult than my bunny rabbit. Yes, that's the case. We are making progress, so it's pretty lucky actually. Rare item already. We lost 5 HP. Just look at that arrow, just pointing straight at the vitality. Okay, it's starting to get out of hand. I mean, usually I would advise against taking a nap in enemy territory, but I guess if you're souped up on defense, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, nothing to bother waking up over. Yeah, you don't want to know. Yeah, she wasn't sleeping, she was simply meditating. Man, this build is just getting more and more ridiculous as far as being unkillable. Yeah, you were kind of under attack as you were sleeping / meditating. Your weaponry technique could use a bit of work, though. Already level 11. Come in a pretty good tank, at least. Naturally. I mean, do other stats even exist? Not for us. Can we log out? Okay, we can. It didn't disappear on us. Was it that much fun to just be attacked by things? Because that's pretty much what you did. Slow down, please. Please slow down. I couldn't get that. I mean, I got the gist of they were talking about her. I'd rather play with Risa, though. Yeah, because they buy better equipment. Yeah, who definitely looks like an SAO character. Can I borrow some of your armor? Mine kind of sucks. That's really all I need is a shield. Anything else is just not important. Of course, it was specially made. So where do we find Liz? Yes, that would be appreciated. You can clearly tell. Well, I mean, she has max fit defense, so no reason to be afraid of anyone. So is this our blacksmith? Fair enough. Yeah, I was just kidding. Basically the in-game version of, you know, calling the cops. Yeah, I should hope so. Doesn't want to get banned and lose all that equipment. Yeah, I believe you. I'm not giving her mine, so she's gotta get her own. Yes, not to be confused with Liz. And she is quite cute. I always enjoy the long blue, light blue hair. Because I don't want to get hit by bad guys, it's quite unpleasant, really. Well, yes, clearly. Ouch! We don't got that kind of money. That's not enough. Yeah. Can I have a lot of credits? I mean, obviously getting some custom-made fancy special shield this early on is kind of unreasonable. But we can handle this. I mean, we probably can't hurt them, but they can't hurt us. Yes, we're making friends. That's what's important. Oh. You're a pretty good guy. We got 2 friends. I mean, it's also the blonde girl, which I'm sure will be friends soon enough. Oh, she will. She will. You didn't tell her not to. She will. Which is fine, because nothing can hurt her. It's a possibility. Yes, she'll be fine. No reason to worry. Really is a good-looking game, though. For sure. But yeah, I never really want to go in these places alone, even if you are vitality-ified. Well, slimes aren't too bad, at least. I mean, we're probably just tickling them, but they can't hurt us. Shield bash. Gravity should help a little bit with damage. Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna work out against a dragon if you met one. There you go, shield bash. You're a shield girl, you take what you get. Basically body slam more than anything. A door. Must be something on the other side of importance. Otherwise you wouldn't have a door there. It does seem like a boss chamber, yes. It didn't seem like there was a save point out though, but yeah, I don't think our strategy's gonna work against this one. I have a feeling that's 3 heads. It somehow makes it so much scarier. This is a bit of a step up from the slimes. Oh no, we're taking HP damage. Okay, yeah, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Still, we have time to at least think of some strategy, but I don't think we're gonna win this fight. I was more thinking of escape strategy. Okay, ow, that was really bad. Don't waste a bunch of potions here. This is not good for my heart. At least we have strong poison resist now. I guess this is a strategy. Try to build up poison resistance before he kills us. Terrifying game of chicken. Wasting a lot of potions, though. So, okay, poison immunity. We actually did it. That was a very risky gamble, though, but at least it paid off. Then he just, like, steps on her instead. Yeah, you still can't hurt it, really, so... it can still just, like, kidnap you. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Maybe we could take it as a pet? I don't know. Yeah, it could probably still, like, swallow you. The one thing to be afraid of. Oh! I just straight up bit the thing. Didn't know she had the technique. You just gotta keep biting it. Okay. Well, it's like a poison dragon. Of course it doesn't taste good. That was a line. This... Okay, this is weird. I don't know why this is happening, but if it works, good for you. I don't know why eating the dragon became the strategy. Or why it worked, but... Good job. Just solo that dungeon. Props. 18. It goes without saying, really. Hydra Eater skill. Okay. Maybe we don't have to eat our opponents anymore. In which, yeah, she can outlast them, so that makes sense. What do we get loot-wise? Is it a cool shield? Replica of the Dark Knight armor something? Wow. She is getting a very interesting build. And there's, oh yeah, there's the armor from the opening. Yeah, that looks great. Yeah, she looks fantastic now. Just keeps going up. Gonna get to 4 digits soon enough. I would expect no less. Can't log out just yet, we're doing amazing. Who cares about real life? My second day and she's already got to that point. Soloing intentions. Yeah, too bad Risa's not in the game yet. Yeah, who needs that sort of thing when you have your game to play? Well, yeah, she's getting places in the game, so why wouldn't it be fun? Is that a trophy? Risa Shiramine. Please slow down. Everyone keep an eye on her. Aye. Okay. Why do you have to text so quickly? So I take it this is a redo? Could they really not come up with a better name? Just... Because obviously MMO is a new world, like, by default that's what it is. And just, it's so unoriginal. Why are we carrying her? I guess because she can't move very fast. So I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, a lot of the outfits are actually pretty nice. I mean, character designs in general, really. You got these girls with, like, highlights in their hair. That blonde girl doing the double piece. I approve. So what's with the 2 small girls? Because I'm curious about them. And why does she have a turtle? Is that a companion she gets? Well, that's nice. I assume that's Risa's character. And apparently the turtle gets bigger, so... Turtle always gets bigger, though. Okay. Well, that was the first episode of Itai no wa iya no de bogiro blah 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 blah. And this episode, yeah, we were introduced to our game, New World Online. Terrible, terrible name, but very nice looking game. Very good graphics. And our girl, she doesn't seem to be, like, super duper familiar with MMOs. Like, her friend Risa clearly pushed her into this. They made no secret of that. However, her friend isn't playing quite yet because she's kind of got her own real life normie stuff to worry about. So we're just gonna been there ourselves, and she came up with her name and her build. She decided, unsurprisingly, to go for defense because that way she won't get hit. I mean, this is an MMO, so like it's not like you would feel real pain, right? I mean, even if the game did incorporate some level of real pain haptic feedback, it would still be a fraction, a very small fraction of what you actually get in real life. So it really doesn't seem like it'd be that important. Like, you know, if it was one of these, the game is real, becomes a real sort of thing, then it would make sense. But this really is literally just a game. It's it's almost feels like a bit of an overreaction to be so obsessed with defense, but that's her choice. That's the nice thing about MMO. You decide what you want to do. You carve out the life for yourself, and she wanted a life of defense and protection, so that's what she got. And she went out there after building this character, got some instructions on where to go, and this bunny rabbit just kept headbutting her over and over again in the belly, and just nothing happened. She just, well, something happened, and eventually it died, sadly. So after that, we just kind of went for something that we wouldn't feel bad killing, which is like this big old bee thing, which that's where we got poison defense, because it was a bit of a loophole there. We had this great vitality defense, but that doesn't really transfer over to like poison damage, so to take care of that, we just get poison defense as well, which we kind of built that up over the course of the episode. She wanted a cooler shield because she saw a guy that had a cooler shield. She's like, hey, well, where do I get a cool shield? Mine kind of sucks. It's like, oh, well, I got this special made. I can take it to where I got it. Yeah, just come on. It's like, hey, yeah, I can make you a nice shield. What do you want? Okay, I can make that. So, yeah, you got the bajillion gold on hand, or I got a couple gold in a box of lint. Like, is that enough? But she said no. So she had to go out and get the money herself. However, she ended up doing one better. She ended up just getting new equipment from the dungeon. So, Maple always thinking, they were just like, wait, that girl's not going to go there by herself, is she? Like, nah, no way. But she did. She walked in there by herself, and she was able to fight the slimes. Basically, she just sat on them, essentially, just kind of squished them with her body. And that worked out. However, that strategy doesn't quite work against the enormous dragon that breathes poison. It just doesn't work, surprisingly. But they did lead us to a bit of a game of chicken where he was just trying to poison her to death with his breath, and she just kept popping those potions over and over again. A very interesting sort of battle, but we won. And we maxed out our poison defense, and at that point, it was like, yeah, are you poisoning me? I can't tell. I just smell stinky breath. I'm not getting hurt in any way. And the dragon just kind of picked her up at that point. It's like, well, you can't protect me from this. I can hold you. I could probably eat you. What you gonna do about that? Your defense won't help you just sitting in my belly, But before it came to that, she beat him the punch and ate him instead. Because she can apparently do that. And after a few bites, he just kind of faded away and gave up the nice equipment. So yeah, she won. I was pretty convinced that the way this was going to go was that she would be like about out of her potions, and then somebody shows up to help her, and then they would form a party. But no, that never came down to that. She's just handled this herself somehow, impressively. So yeah, she didn't have to hire any slave party members. She just got it done. I'm sure she'll eventually have a party, Okay, well, I'm not sure. She'll most likely have a party. Like, her friend's going to play the game with her at some point, so at the very least, they'd be together. So, but that's basically it for the plot of the episode. As far as like characters and stuff, I do quite like our main girl, Maple. She's fairly moe, I would say. She's having fun with the game. She's getting the hang of it, building a character that she wants, really just really putting it into that vitality, because that's really all that matters. It was a little bit funny when she was like, huh, why am I going so slow? Everyone's walking faster than me. Oh yeah, maybe it's because I didn't put any points in agility or anything. Huh, maybe I should do that. Nah. Who needs agility? Like, who cares if it takes me 10 times longer than everyone else to get to the dungeon? When I get there, I'll be safe. That's what matters. So it's a great build. Just still can't believe she ate the freaking dragon. I did not see that coming. It was just ridiculous. So yeah, she's a bundle of moe right there. And we didn't really get much of any other character, but they seem fine for the most part as well. Can't really say much until we get more of them. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be much real-life stuff in this show, like, because it is an MMO, she does have to go back to real life once in a while because she's a student. She's got to go to school and stuff, so I am kind of curious how prominent that will be in the show. Will she, like, meet people she knows in the game in real life, like in her class? Like, that's one thing I'm a little bit curious about, is if that will be relevant at all. Because we did transition back to real life a little bit here and there in the episode, not much. So, because, you know, like an isekai anime, which this is not, of course, you don't really have to worry about that whole transitioning to real life because that's become your real life, you know? But this is just a typical VR MMO. You jump in, you jump out for real life stuff. So, you know, it's kind of something I'm wondering about. I'm sure we'll see for the most part. But, yeah, she just looks great in her black, red, fancy armor and shield. Like, I love it. Something to be proud of. I kind of look forward to her showing that stuff off to other people. Like, I want to go back to Izu, whatever her name was, and be like, aha, I don't need your overpriced garbage. I got my own shield, and it's way better than anything you can make, so get wrecked. She's probably not going to say any of that, but, you know, I can dream, right? So, yeah. I like the main girl. The plot's pretty much what you'd expect for the most part, aside from a couple of silly twists like eating the dragon and stuff like that. I do wonder how she'll go about forming a party, though, because in an MMO, you gotta have a party, right? I mean, I know she soloed the dungeon this time, but just you gotta have a party eventually, right? You know? So, I wonder how that will go as well. So, yeah. But, I do like the show so far. I have no real complaints with it. I mean, things did seem to work out oddly convenient for her particular build, but, you know, that's just animation shenanigans for you. I could see this being a pretty fun show to watch, and I look forward to watching more. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.